Welcome to the Daily Jing for Monday, October 31st, last day of the month. Tomorrow's November. Yay. So, the quote of the day comes from Maya Angelou. In the flush of love's light, we dare be brave, and suddenly we see that love costs all we are and will ever be. Yet it is only love which sets us free. Good sentiment, yes. Okay, so the schedule. We're in the 10th week. Wow, it's going back by really fast. Peer reviews are due today, Monday. We're starting Cronin 3.5. Okay. Um, Take a look at this example of reflection. I read all your papers and I commented on them, so you should see them back in your shared with me folder in Google Drive. So here's a typical opening that I've found in papers. I took this from a paper in one of the past semesters, and I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to read my version of it. Okay, so I dramatically walked through the front door, slamming it behind me before my boyfriend Jason even got to the stoop. I flopped myself on the couch, sinking into the leather cushions with no intention of adjusting myself. Jason and I just got home from a short trip to Elizabethtown Fair. My flip-flops were still on, but I didn't even care. My legs had the stability of warm jello. I was utterly emotionally and physically exhausted from only 2 hours at the fair. My mind felt like it had just run a 5K marathon, but I never entered any race. So no reflection. It's just a narrative. Okay, so here it is, stocked with reflection. I walked through the front door and slammed it behind me. Look at this dramatically. I've taken out dramatically because it's dramatic enough to just say that you walked through the front door and slammed it behind you. I didn't care that my boyfriend Jason was on my heels. He could deal with it. I flopped myself on the couch, sinking into the leather cushions with no intention of adjusting myself. I could care less. I felt a nasty little pout surfacing on my face. What had just happened, and why was I so angry? Jason had been to the Elizabeth. Jason and I have been to the Elizabethtown Fair. We went there to have some fun, but had nothing, zilch. What is it with me these days? I get irritated by the smallest things. He wanted to ride X ride, and I told him I wouldn't. He called me a baby and yelled at me, made a scene. That's not like me. Jason is a sweet boy, but he doesn't get it. Nobody gets it. There's this demon and this angel inside me. No joke. I could break both their necks. Why can't they just leave me alone? I want a steady little life where I'm sailing on calm sea. What do I get? Sudden storms all the time. My little skiff of life feels like it's going to be capsized. Jason opened the door and stood glaring at me. Come on, I thought. I wasn't a freak. He could have said something to comfort me. But no, he was angry too. He told me to get my damn flip-flops off the couch. I didn't even care. I couldn't move. My legs had the stability of warm jello. I was utterly, emotionally, physically exhausted from only 2 hours at the fair. My mind felt like it had just run a 5K marathon, but I never entered into any race. I could feel tears welling up. Finally, he noticed me, really noticed me. His anger fell away. He reached for me. You get the scene, you get the drama, but you also get what's happening to this person, what's going on in her head, and you get the attitude too, which is really important. Give us some attitude, because in the attitude we see your voice, we see you and the trouble that you're having with this condition. So do this voiceover in real time. while you describe what's happening to you. This is the secret of this. Okay? So the question of the day is, when were the peer reviews due? They're due today. Okay? Get them done so your partners can see what you think of their papers. And look at my comments too. All right? Okay, thanks. Bye.